When the cops walked into our bullying assembly and arrested someone, nobody could believe who they took away. Miranda was one of those girls who had everything going for her. Until she didn't. She was pretty, played volleyball, and had been dating Chris for like 2 years. They were that couple everyone knew would probably get married after high school. Then boom, they broke up. And Chris was dating her best friend Kylie like a week later. That's when the bullying started. Someone made an Instagram account called Miranda's Trash and started posting the most brutal stuff I've ever seen. They said she smelled like fish and that's why Chris dumped her. They said she was pregnant and didn't know who the father was. They posted photos of her at lunch with captions like, "Watching the pig eat again." And no wonder Chris picked Kylie. They knew everything about her life, like how her mom worked 3 jobs and how Miranda cried in the bathroom after volleyball practice. The messages got worse every single day. Whoever was behind it made more accounts on TikTok, Snapchat, even Facebook, where our parents could see everything. They made a TikTok showing Miranda's face morphing into a literal trash can. They posted her home address, telling people to leave garbage on her lawn because that's where trash belongs. They made fake dating profiles using her photos with nasty captions. Things got even worse when they started sending messages to Miranda, 50 messages a day saying nobody would miss her if she was gone, and that Chris upgraded when he got with Kylie. They said her mom would be happier if she was dead. They sent photos of pills and oops with messages like, "Do everyone a favor." Everyone thought it was Kylie, because obviously she had the most reason to hurt Miranda. Miranda stopped coming to school for a whole week. When she finally came back, she looked like a zombie and wouldn't look at anyone. Her mom went crazy on the principal and threatened to sue the school. I heard her screaming from outside the office, "My daughter is being tortured, and you're doing nothing." The principal got the police involved, and they started pulling kids out of class to question them. They pulled Kylie in 3 times, and each time she came out crying saying, "I didn't do anything to anyone who would listen." We were all at this mandatory assembly about online bullying when 2 police officers and a detective walked in and interrupted the principal. The whole gym got dead quiet. The detective took the microphone and said, "We've completed our investigation." Everyone started looking around. Some kid behind me whispered, "It's done." Definitely Kylie. Miranda was sitting in the front row with her mom. Chris and Kylie were a few rows back holding hands. The detective continued talking about how serious these crimes were. Then he dropped a bomb that nobody saw coming. "Miranda, please, stand up." She stood up really slowly, and her mom looked confused, under arrest for filing false reports and wasting police resources. The whole auditorium exploded. People were literally shouting, "What?" and "No way." Kids were standing up trying to see better. Teachers were trying to get everyone to calm down, but nobody was listening. Miranda's mom started screaming that they made a mistake. "This is insane. She's the victim. You have it backwards." She kept yelling while Miranda just stood there crying. The detective had to basically yell over everyone to explain. He said every single message came from Miranda's own devices. She sent the worst messages to herself late at night, when she was alone in her room. She even used her laptop at the library to make it look like the messages came from school. Her mom kept saying, "Why would you do this?" over and over, grabbing Miranda's shoulders. Miranda finally looked up at Kylie and said, "I was going to frame you. I wanted everyone to hate you as much as I do when I see you touching him. You were supposed to be my best friend, and you took him from me." Kylie just looked shocked and confused. It was like everyone else. The police walked Miranda out in handcuffs, while her mom followed behind, crying. The whole school watched from the windows as they put her in the police car. We found out later that Miranda had to do a ton of community service. She also had to switch to online school because she got expelled. Chris and Kylie are still happily together and just got into the same college.